pairwise, although
Check.
Flood's kicker plays. And, the plot thickens.
Got a flush draw as well now.
Check.
But it's a split pot right now.
Flood is very careful of, sort of aware of the fact that Graham Smith could have aces over king's full
he's
house
got the
right
flush.
now. Yeah.
20.
20,000.
I wonder if Flood would call an all-in raise here.
I think he would.
I do too.
He's got
But I
the
do
nut
wonder.
flush.
I'd like.
He wouldn't do it in 1 second. He would think about it for 3 seconds and said, "What's your name, Mr. Machine?" Okay, I call. But this is, I think Smith has to call here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, he played it defensively all the way. I mean, Flood could very well have nothing here. And do have 2 pair.
Yeah, I mean, the way Graham has played this, it was designed to induce a bluff and keep the pot small. That's what
Yeah.
he's done.
So he has to be consistent and call. And he's probably going to do that.
I mean,
If the 7 of hearts was 7 of clubs, I think Flood would have bet 20,000 and Smith has to call. It's just unlucky this one. But you do have to pay the gentleman off, Mr. Machine.
Only, I don't think you've hit it.
Well, you're wrong,
but
Mr.
it's-
Machine.
I've just got a feeling you haven't.
Cool.
give the
I
gentleman
think
the
I have a
pot.
flush.
Oh, he's
I'm not, you know, I'm practically, yeah, I have.
world-class table talk from Leon the Gentleman Flood.
Oh, is that some people would consider that a bit of a...
Well, it wasn't. He did it with such grace and style.
I hadn't rechecked. That's why I said I think I have a flush. There's no
Okay.
smartness.
Liam trying to claim that he's old and doddering, but
Yeah.
if you believe
He's always
that...
like, I don't know what I do. I can't see the flop. Blah 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 blah. He's not fooling me. He's
Listen.
probably not fooling you, Jesse.
I mean, Doyle Brunson is about 22 years older than Flood, and he's still capable of winning a World Poker Tour event. I don't think Flood's going anywhere yet. Flood taking a bite out of the machine, and that has provided a bit of separation. Gosh, they both won 11 hands each. But that's Liam's game. He loves to lead from the front. He's an institution in poker.
A late friend of mine, Terry Rogers, he was a bookmaker in Ireland, discovered Nolan Texas Hold'em in America and brought it back to Ireland. And we started playing then. The first Irish Open was in 1984, and I think there was 27 players, and that included some English. So for about 10 years, you know, it was hard graft.
It was a love for the game that got him started, but success was soon to follow.
It would have started in 1984. I won the big tournament in the Isle of Man. There was 32 players, and I was the assistant tournament director, and I said to Terry Rogers, I said, Terry, I should play. Now, I couldn't afford it, but I said, get a few of your pals in and put me in. So they did, and lucky enough I won that tournament. That was a big feather in my cap.
Liam's biggest win to date, probably the runner-up finish in the World Open, but the gentleman also well known on the other side of the table, running some of the biggest tournaments in the world.
It lets you understand both aspects of the game, and that is running it, make sure it's run properly, and playing it, and being of the right attitude to play it. Not to be giving grief to the people who are working, such as the dealers or the tournament director. I think people respect me as a player because my results are fairly good. But they would treat me differently because they know that I know the rules. And I think from that point of view, they respect me as well.
They do. Liam has garnered oodles of respect. They don't call you the gentleman for nothing. Lines up now to 2,000 and 4,000 something. It's got to give.
Pass. Pass.
The machine, who has played a little bit conservative
30.
of late from his button. Queen 10 suited akin to a royal flush. Not against that.
That looks like a re-raise to me.
Saw one Irishman go down in flames with the ace queen.
Call.
I don't like this call. It's too many chips in the middle. It's 35,000 chips in the middle, and Scullion's got 117. I mean, come on, it's just take the chips.
Pass.
It was time to move all in there. He could very well be punished. But I think he's playing this hand. He's not gonna fold.
He's mentally committed, you're saying, for the rest of his
yes.
stack.
Otherwise, it makes no sense whatsoever.
Graham Smith looking for a 10. Queen will be a disaster for him. In fact, missing the flop might be a disaster for Graham Smith here.
Because he's gonna bet, and Scullion's gonna check raise him all in.
I wonder what's going through the machine's mind about Scullion's holding here, Ken.
This is actually a really strength to just call without position. You should be very worried.
They've both missed.
Scullion likes his flop. He truly believes he's
Check.
got the best hand. Will Smith bites. Will he bite?
It's dangerous, isn't it?
Check.
Could Smith have won that?
Oh, look at
wow!
it.
The machine.
Disaster struck.
And is this good fortune for the machine or a mistake from Scullion at the end of the day?
Mistake from Scullion. He was taking a chance, and now it looks like he's gonna lose a lot of chips, or maybe all of his chips. He has no one to blame but himself.
The bet is 30,000, and Graham considering his options.
There's
Good.
a flush draw out there. Put the chips in. If Scullion calls, yeah, that's correct.
Raise all in.
Yeah. If Scullion's got him beat, good luck to him.
Exactly. It's not so easy to call now. Would have been easier to check raise on the flop. He knows he doesn't have any spades as well.
Machine has made a very clever check on the flop to get there. It was a very interesting hand.
Yep.
And perhaps the Irishman took his foot off the pedal, his eye off the ball, and dished one up to the machine, who all of a sudden is in the driver's seat.
Who also took the foot out of the pedal and took a free card and was rewarded.
Eggs in a carton, dismay on the face of Irishman Paul Scullion, who has gone short stacked here. And Liam Flood even looking a little bit upset, perhaps because Graham Smith now has the chips and the mindset to run ragged over this table.
Yeah, he looks very strong now.
Raise all in.
Scullion decided to save a little bit for the all-in, and he's well served here.
King Jack is a nice hand, but you can't call with it.
No, I mean, guess it's just whether or not he thinks Scullion would have played something really bad.
Pass.
What? Oh yeah, I thought. Yeah, you have to call with eights. Yeah, good.
Call.
I thought Liam.
Liam folded the king jack.
yeah.
Is it automatic? Carrington?
Yes,
what
you have
has
to call it.
Yeah.
Yes. Within a second. I mean, Scullion is desperate. He's gonna do this with so many hands that eights are a solid favorite against.
As it is, not the best result for Carrington. It is a straight race, but it is Scullion all in and trailing. A jack, a queen, or a king. Key cards for the Irishman. And a couple more outs here.
A 9.
Yeah, 9 would counterfeit Carrington's pair. He's praying, hands clasped for Fuengirola.
King, queen, jack, 9. 9 it is.
Oh gosh!
That hurt.
The hardest way to lose. And
Yeah.
wow.
This is a good lesson for all you out there.
57.
The small pairs just isn't that good, and this is one of the reasons why they're not good.
No.
Not usual that eights would be called a small pair, but in this case, there they are.
He did nothing wrong, Carrington. He was just plain unlucky.
Looking at that hand again. Eights went out the window with